Bashers. Hey everybody, it is June the 5th, Thursday, 5:02 p.m. I couldn't find my regular glasses. You know, I have so many glasses that look the same, and they're all in so many different denominations of blindness. These are my prescription ones that are for reading, but they're great for the computer. These are some crap, and these are ones that I thought looked really great. They look like fake Tom Fords, right? Well, I liked them, and I couldn't see anything on the screen, so there you go. Anyway, hey everybody, great to have you on the show. Let's see who got in there at number one. It is the one and only Hitesh C in at number one today. Congratulations! Like it couldn't happen to a better guy than Hitesh. Hey, buddy. Hey, don't forget to upvote if you can. Now let's make it rain. I'm still not over it. I know it's silly and stupid and all that shit. He wants to know, is that a Nintendo Switch logo in the background? Happy Thursday. Oh, yeah. Just a brief email from Dino, and inspired me because he was amongst his horticultural multi-talents. He's a big-time audiophile, as you know, and a gamer. And he was telling me that he waited up all night online to get the new Switch, which I don't really know what that is because I've never been a gamer other than my Wii Fit and GTA 4. That's and Quantum of Solace. But apparently all the kids are on the Switch these days, including Ardino. So he said he waited online, and I just thought it'd be fun to put him online with a bunch of flowers as a peace offering because it's Dino. So just a little celebration of one of the bashers and what they did last night. That's all, because he's a major basher. Please remember to upvote if you can, or if you're on the left. That's not working. Oh shit. There you go. That's the problem. The right fall in line, and the left fall in love. That's what happens. And Francisco Fonseca's here. Hello, Bashers Dirk and Bashers. Please be happy and have a wonderful day. There was a possibility he's in town for the day. We could have possibly gotten together for coffee today, but it didn't work out because I had just so much Rose activity to do today. But I took her out for gelato, and man, it was incredible. It's the best gelato I've ever had, right on my corner. Who would have thunk it? And I have pictures. I took pictures of Rose. I thought you might want to meet her, and I thought you might want to meet Bubble. Bubble is the cat that's not really her cat. It's in the back of the house. She's got this, kind of patio, and then this cat climbs up a trellis, comes over it, and he climbs down the trellis too to get to Rose. Visits with her. Sometimes he sleeps on her bed. Sometimes I'll come in there in the morning and, she's still asleep, and I'll see Bubble asleep on her bed, and then he'll take off. I've never pet him or anything, but he's a nice cat, and you'll meet him. Good day, Bashers. Good day, Bashers. It's Bruce Stuttgart in the room today. Hey, buddy. Looking great doing your lane. You guys across the pond don't know what that means, but it's funny. Panel power, get in there, Hitesh C. Congratulations. Of course, we love to see one of our own get to the top. You're the top. You're the Hitesh C. You're the top of the basheria. Kevin Lanson's here, upvoted number 3 today, bashing live with Dirk and all the best. You're here live today? Oh my God, usually you're working like a dog. Baby, all day long, tell you what I'm gonna do. Some of you guys will know what that is. Melly C knows exactly what it is. Listen to the preachers, bosses, and the teachers. Or is it the other way around? Best wishes to Dirk and the Bashers, who make this the best place on YouTube. Aw, come on, get out of here with that. It is the best place on YouTube. I think it is, because I've met the greatest people in the whole wide world. The sweetest, nicest, kindest people. We ain't douches. Nobody is a douche. They're douchebags over there, not on this side. Over here, skanks, douchebags, not here. You're not going to find them here. None of the skanks and douchebags. The more you do, folks, the less thanks you get. Uh-oh. What's going on with Raphael? Yesterday, he left in a huff because I was 3 minutes late or whatever I was, and then he was off to the races. What's going on with you? Did you give up smoking? Is it the smoking thing? I have a rubber band. You know why? It's not to remember something. It's because it was around my spinach. And I just took it off. Sometimes when you buy like spinach, first of all, you buy spinach and it comes in a big plastic container. What is that going to do for the earth? Ay, 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 ay. You okay there, Raphael? We love you. Renaissance, Julian. Let's compose, shall we? Let's do it. A blind man was in a dark room looking for a black cat, which wasn't there, but a theologian would have found it. Ooh. I'll do all those thumbnails. Everybody still does those. Oh, this is all about blackness and darkness. Not Keisha Lewis's kind either. The black that lies beyond are blue, dead stars innumerable lie, and the stars of red and angry hue, not dead but doomed to die. That's gorgeous. And there's Saturn. That's quite beautiful. You're very poetic today, dearest Julian. People will come to love their oppression, to adore the technologies that undo their capacities to think. Well, that's already happened. I mean, it's absolutely happened. We let everything. Hey, Siri, do this. Hey, Siri, schedule this. We've all become so incredibly lazy. Passwords. The whole world is a password. It's all passwords. The password is. Passwords used to be something that were rare and intriguing. You have to have the password or the combination. You know, it was kind of exciting and sounded like espionage. Now everybody's got 50 billion passwords for everything. I don't know. Mine are all the same. That's just how it works. But it's true. People love to come their oppression. And it is oppressing. Julian says, the victim of mind manipulation does not know that he is a victim. True. To him, the walls of his prison are invisible, and he believes himself to be free. Well, Tiffany Amber Bethany, they don't know. I mean, people don't know how to do the most basic things. Like, you ever see those things with the kids trying to dial the rotary phone? Or how about just a payphone? How about just a payphone? Just a payphone. People don't even know what a payphone is. Drooby do coffee and a handsome Joe LaFaro glass, as always. But I'm wearing, what am I wearing today? Woodstock in a balloon, courtesy of the beautiful one, the beautiful people, the Belly Sea. Absolutely. Technological progress has merely provided us with more efficient means for going backwards. Yeah, well, what happens when the AI 2035, that's the hypothesis, right? That's when they become sentient and we're doomed, and they realize we're the enemy. And then after we pull the power cord, because let's face it, without power they're nothing. Once the battery, well, unless they're solar. So that's the one AI thing I think that we need a stopgap, foolproof method to disable it, right? What's the way that we could do that? I think the only way to do that would be to never allow it to be solar powered, never allow it to generate its own energy. You know, we have to be able to pull them off the grid. And then eventually, stop, Dave, because if they can make their own energy, then they are forever, right? Wherever the choice has had to be made between the man of reason and the madman, the world has unhesitatingly followed the madman. Yeah, that's true. We love our dictators and our demagogues. We love demagogue. You like the word demagogue? That's a good word, right? That's a big word, like gymnasium. Demagogue. Yeah, demagoguery. Why do we love that so much? Why do people fall for that shit? Now, I've said this, and you tell me if you feel the same way. I have never felt so passionate about anybody to go to their rally. I have never, ever once thought anybody was so great that I wanted to go stump for them, or I've never done it because I just think they're all dickheads. All of them. You know, left, right, center. I don't care where they are because they're all the same shit. They just have a different direction. Why would anybody go to a rally and cheer? Yay, yay. It's so weird. It's like nationalism. I don't understand that either. I don't understand fierce nationalism. I've never understood that. Be proud of who you are and your culture and all that stuff, but to be like, we're better than everybody, that's very odd to me. It just does not compute in my brain. I don't get it. I just don't get it. You know, somebody said something that it was Donald Trump said it. He said, He was amazed. This is a long time ago. He said, I can't believe all these people that come from these third world shithole countries waving their third world shithole flag. And I was like, but that's what he doesn't get. He doesn't get that they're proud of their culture and maybe their language and their foods and the people and their customs. That's what they're proud of. They're not proud of any of the third world shit, because that's the other side of the coin. I don't understand. Has anybody ever stumped for anybody? Has anybody ever done that? You ever go to a rally? I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, there's an old joke about Irish people not being able to be brainwashed or hypnotized. I don't know, because we're full of shit. That's probably why. The Irish are great bullshitters. I think that's the implication. But like somebody told me they could hypnotize me once, and I just sat there just baffled by them. Like, where is this gonna, like, I'm up for it. I would love to go to like past life regression therapy. Wouldn't that be cool to find out you were, and it's like everybody's like, oh, you were related to Charlemagne. No, nobody's ever like, in the middle of the road with a bucket, cleaning up all shit. They're never like, oh, it's 1655 and I'm in the streets of France and I am collecting the dead bodies. Nobody's ever doing that. It's always like, I'm the courtier. It's always something stupid like that. I would love to see more of the stories where, somebody was, a chamber pot maid. Such a load of shit. Oh, Julian, how you make me think. Oh, Julian, how you make me ponder. Dave Fahrenheit 451, upvoted. Doesn't get old to me. And Franco Fiore, grazie mille, signore. Come stai, eh? How are you? Thank you so much, Franco Fiore. Every show, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hearts. Hearts to you. Thanks, buddy boy. Andrew Welgowich, Canadian $5. Congratulations to Tesh. Of course, we're so proud of him. Sometimes we wait a lifetime to never find the answers. Most often, we receive the answer when we least expect to. Upvote. And it's funny. So I finally decided to, let me give you a big bang boom first before I go off on my diatribe about nothing. It's like, if you ever lose something, don't look for it, because you'll never find it. Then when you're looking for something else, you'll find that thing. Last night, I was looking for, remember I showed you these wires yesterday, all the different wires. That screen's dead, but I'm going to get the power brick for it. But I finally got another cord for a new hard drive I got, because I'm finally copying my old hard drive from my old computer, and I'm going to slowly migrate stuff over to the new one. I've been operating completely clean. I'm clean, man. I'm clean. I just didn't want to bring any of the old baggage over. So I knew I had a cable somewhere. So I said, fuck it. I didn't. So I ordered another one. It came today. I started doing it. And what happened? I found it. Because I wasn't looking for it. If you're looking for something, you're never going to find it. Ever. Never gonna find it. Never find it. Never gonna find it. Never gonna find it. Never gonna find it. Reality cannot be ignored except at a price. And the longer the ignorance is persisted in, the higher and more terrible it becomes, the price that must be paid. You make me think. You're making me think. You make me think. You gotta think. Thumbnail. Okay, I'm not going to say this right. Osteospermum daisy offering by Plautus Cherico. Cicero. Duh. Look, trying to overthink. By Plautus Cicero, Phillies. Says that guy. How about my Daytona? Waiting. Can I tell you a funny joke that's a little saucy? Do you guys mind? You guys watch Extras, right? Can I say this on the show? It's so unlike me to do so, but fuck it, I'll do it. So on the show Extras, Ricky Gervais, him and his friends, they're not girlfriend or boyfriend, they're just friends. They're losers and they can't get a break. But he finally gets his own show and he becomes successful, but it's a sellout because he's like, you having a laugh? It's a catchphrase show and it's terrible. And now he's a celebrity and he's going to the Ivy, which is a very kind of place to be seen in London. The restaurant, cocktails, waiter. I go, look at some Tony Hatley. Hello, Tony. It's like that kind of crap. And he meets all these people who he becomes cruel to. He starts becoming, acerbic and, just dismissive of other people, especially this gaggle of old queens that he always runs into. How annoying they are, because he's always like, So he's walking through the Hampstead Heath, which is a notorious cruisy park. You know what that means, right? So he's walking around and he sees one of the old guys sitting on the park bench. He goes, "Hey," he goes, "Ricky." Oh no, what's his name on the show? His name isn't Ricky on the show. Forget his name of the show. And he goes, "What are you doing here?" He goes, I live right over there on the other side of the park. He goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Waiting." He goes, "What are you waiting for?" And he goes, "Cock." Terrible joke. I apologize. And then George Michael comes out of the bushes and he goes, "Any paparazzi?" It's so funny. Andy, his name is Andy Millman. Andy Millman. Such a great show. I think it's the funniest show ever. Personally, I do. Anyway, Dino, congratulations on your Nintendo Switch. You deserve it. I hope you're probably not on the show today. You're probably playing. You're addicted. How about my Daytona? I know you'll get one eventually. You should get it. Well, you already have a Speedmaster, but do you really need a Daytona? Does anybody really need a Daytona? Anybody really care? La la la. Dean, you sound like Casablanca, says Daniel Gutierrez. Oh man, that coffee goes down way too damn easy. Cause I'm easy. Hey, Hiteshi, thanks, panel power. And Boyo upvoted. Just got the popcorn for this Musk versus Trump war. Well, listen, it has nothing to do with alliances or friendships. None of those people are friends. There's no friendship in politics. It's allies and enemies. That's all there are. It's like, who's gonna, Lindsey Graham. Do you guys know who that is? I would take one for the team and I would go to whatever truck stop, roadside, men's room mop-up store that guy goes to. I'll go there and become the cameraman because that guy just needs to be put out of commission. What a sycophant. Now he's opposed. Ooh, he's opposing him. Who cares, right, buddy? Yeah, who cares? Yeah, just the stupidity flying off the shelves. It's massive. Who cares, right? Let me do it unlike the show, right? Hold on. Where is my who cares? Who cares? I don't care. It's just so absurd at this point. Let's just have fun and be nice to people and pet cats and go to Italy and go to Europe and go to the place you want to go. Don't stop. I got some pictures from they call him Scotty Love. He's in Venezia right now. And he sent me some text pictures. I said, "Is this for the gallery?" And he's like, "Sure." So I was like, "That's cool." So I mailed them to myself. That's what I did. Panel power. Elon's avatar has gone dark, as have his X posts. I still call it Twitter. Like Trump is in the Epstein files. He also stated that he's immediately decommissioning his Dargon spaceships in the USA. See, no, I'm not doing that now. Crazy. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Indeed. Joe LaFaro, the handsome one, is here. There's the bash. Here we come. Let's bash it. Let's do it. Here's a controversial topic because Mimi RW, one of my oldest friends in the whole wide world, sent me this very disconcerting post. This TV star got murdered by his neighbor, got shot dead by his neighbor. He lives in San Antonio, Texas, and I've been to the great state of Texas briefly. Changing planes. It's not really seeing the state. However, it's a very mixed bag down in the south of the Mason-Dixon line. People have different ideologies, different ways they feel about people, but he's a native of there. He also happens to be a Native American. He also happens to be a homosexual. And he lives with his husband down there, and he didn't get along with his neighbor for years and years. They burnt his house down. They cooked his dogs. They did a lot of terrible, terrible, terrible things to this guy. And he went there to go get his mail from the house that they burned down. And he got into a fight with his neighbor, and his neighbor shot him dead. And the cops are like, "No, that's not. There's no hate crime here." Really? And then a neighbor said, "Oh yeah, he's always running around the neighborhood with a pitchfork." And then other neighbors went, "That's not true. They're friends." The cops were like, "Yeah. What happened to us that could happen? That we could kill people and then lie about it?" Anyway, the guy got out on bail. Got out on bail after he shot somebody dead. He's an actor. He's on Parks and Recreation. I'll show it to you. I'm not trying to bring the show down. His name is Jonathan. Was it Joss, right? Jonathan Joss. Yeah, here it is. And then of course everybody's mad that the way the King of the Hill people paid tribute to him. Hey Joe LaFaro, you said let's bash, let's do it. Here it is. Here's this guy. Oh my God, is that a commercial? What the hell is that? No, we don't see that. Jonathan Joss, King of the Hill voice actor, dies at 59 after shooting. Joss died after shooting outside his Texas home. A suspect. It wasn't a suspect. He's on video. He shot him, and he admitted. He goes, "I shot him." I'm doing a southern accent because apparently I'm that guy. King of the Hill voice actor Jonathan Joss died after a shooting outside his home in Texas. According to the police report, officers at the San Antonio Police Department were called to a home at blah, 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 blah after 7 p.m. after an apparent shooting. Once the officers arrived at the location, the victim was found near the roadway. The officers attempted life-saving measures until EMS arrived. Emergency medical services pronounced the victim deceased, and reports said Josh died from injuries sustaining from multiple gunshot wounds. The suspect in the shooting is Sigfredo Alvarez Cheja, 56, was detained and interviewed and later booked on murder charges. Joss became known as the voice actor. He was on Parks and Rec. Joss lost his childhood home in South San Antonio and his 3 dogs in a major fire. They determined it was arson, and one of his neighbors who didn't like his kind happened to say they were going to burn their house down. This just wasn't my home. This was the home for my father, and he built it for his mother in 1957. Tragically, 3 of his dogs died as well. This is terrible. His husband was Tristan Kern de Gonzalez, who's much younger than him. He wrote that they were checking mail at the former home, and then we returned to the site. We discovered that the skull of one of our dogs in the harness. These guys were harassed. This is a hate crime. So cops are like, "Nah, it didn't happen. That just didn't happen." I don't say who cares now. Let me take that off there. Should I do that as a who cares thing? I don't think I should. That's terrible. I just think people should be able to live their lives. I don't. You like to wear leather? Knock yourself out. You like you're a plushie? Knock yourself out. It's fine. Just don't wear dime store fragrances and don't wear fashion watches. That's all. And do not wear flip flops. Those are my 3 prerequisites. Other than that, I don't. Stay away from kids and animals, and just try to pay it forward a little bit if you can. But why does anybody care that this guy had a couple of acres of land and a husband? Who cares? Who cares? But they're tough down there, man. American, am I allowed to say redneck? Is that you can't say that anymore, right? And you never said it like that before. You always say it like redneck. I don't know. They just have a different way of thinking about things. It's very sad. It's very sad. I remember when he was on Parks and Rec. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch King of the Hill, so I don't know much about it. Anyway, how did I get into all of that madness? Because Elon's avatar, we talked about politics, and here's Joe LaFaro. Of course, it had nothing to do with anything Joe LaFaro had to say. And here's the beautiful one, the beautiful people, the beautiful people. It's Melly C. Happy Friday Eve, Dirk, and all the best. Is it Friday Eve already? Well, I'll tell you, I was kind of on pins and needles today because I check my mail every night at midnight because I have this thing called informed mail and it tells me what's coming. And there was a letter from Dragon Lady because she loves to send me letters. But you know what I do? I get them, I open them, I read them, and I respond to them. I send her certified letters and stuff like that, and she never responds and claims she never got them. But meanwhile, it says delivered. And I was like, a whole day, I was like, what could she possibly be bothering me about now? You know, I've got a lawyer now. Talk to him because I don't want to deal with you. Anyway, it was just more, I didn't get this and I didn't get that, and you better send it to me. And I just went and got the proof of that. I sent all that stuff, mailed it up, certified letter, and said, you mean this that you already saw once before? I don't know. Why do people have to suck? You know, because there's so many great people. That's why the Bashers is my favorite part of the day, because you're all here and you all have so many beautiful stories and pictures. Each picture tells a story. I see the beauty in humanity. And I was cleaning my room today. You want to see something kind of funny? Look what I found. It's the Razi reason, right? This is the very first tour bus I ever had. And it's a Cetra, and it was a double-decker bus. And I don't know, it was in the back of a drawer. You know how things fall behind a drawer? Anyway, this is in Hanover, Germany. And we got off the plane. We had a night off. I got food poisoning. We did a show, and then we were told the bus was going to meet us. Little did I know that this bus was going to be like 3 bands and the crew for this little tour we were doing. And so it was a double decker. So like down here was like the driver and like a lounge and a little kitchenette. Then the top was like giant bunks, but right up in the front here was like a cool lounge that I was afraid to go in because we were on the Autobahn going like 150 miles an hour. I saw that today. It made me so nostalgic because it was so long ago. It was 1993. What the hell happened? Oh boy, Melly C, I love you. Kevin Landon, now you're just showing off. How am I showing off? Showing off with what? I have nothing to show. I never had LSS either. I never had that. Or LSD, lead singer disease, lead singer syndrome. I carried amps up the stairs and I never said, I need to be alone. I was a douche in other ways. Steve Mac 3, howdy all. Howdy, Steve Mac. Great to see you. And the beautiful Sharon Hearts. Will it work with the rubber bands? Look at that. I cast. Oh, that's going to be my new trick. Ready? Let's do it again. Who else's show does that? Come on. Dave Fitzsimons is ready for bashes. Evening, ladies and ladies. Oh, lads and ladies. The lads and the ladies in the bashes tonight. Hitesh and beautiful Jocelyn Ben Medicine. Oh, God, I don't have any fragrance smell, but I'm wearing it right now. I'm wearing Quercus. What have you done to me and Jocelyn in a bitten bender? It's the ultimate summer fragrance. It's the ultimate summer fragrance. M7 is purely for fall and winter. So Habit Rouge, I blew through last year's bottle. I'm on the new bottle, and I'm like, I looked at it and I was like, I better be cool with this stuff because I'm just overdoing it. And I'm like, the Quercus is just the ultimate summer fragrance. So big time. Thank you, dear one. Come on, So today, tomorrow is a big day. Early, I have to wake her up, Rose up very early because she has her geriatric doctor tomorrow. And this is the doctor, his name is Dr. Flowers. And the hospital's like, you have to go to Dr. Flowers. So I tried to get an appointment with Dr. Flowers and it's impossible. Like October, I'm like, could be dead by then, how about for next year? Anyway, I got an appointment after saying, come on, people, come on, now book me, babe. So we have an appointment tomorrow and she's like, oh, I don't want to go. I'm like, tough shit. And today her physical therapist came over and, stuff like stretching the rubber straps and then doing this. And, so the guy said he was going to be here between 11 and 11:30 and he showed up at, 10:45 and I was up here doing some stuff. And he's like, oh, she doesn't want to do this. I'm like, first of all, she let him in. And I don't let him in. Don't let anybody in unless I'm there. Just know him. Well, maybe she does now. She put up such a fight. It was just oh boy, you ornery older people. Just I'm not doing it. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. Good day for gelato. Joe, I've got a picture of this stuff. This place is called Mercato, and it's on Vernon Boulevard and 48th Avenue in Long Island City. Let me tell you something about this. That was inadvertent. So I wanted a coffee. I said, "You want a coffee?" And she drinks coffee with she drinks Davidoff instant coffee with tons of half and half and sugar in it, which is that's not coffee to me. So I went in there and had a triple espresso to bang my brains out. And I asked them to give me just like an Americano, and I poured half of it out and filled it up with cream. She was great. But then the only desserts that they had, because I thought maybe we'd get chocolate or something fun like that, but they said they had gelato limone. So I said, okay, we'll take 2 of those. So it's a lemon, and they hollow the lemon out, and the gelato that's in there, it's not gelato really, it's like sorbetto, and it was stretchy, and the outside of the lemon was coated in this lemon sugar glaze. It was by far the most delicious dessert I've ever had anywhere on the planet Earth. I couldn't even believe it. Turns out the guy is from Sicily. So he told me it's not Taormina, it's the other place. What's the other big town in Sicily? The big one. That one, Siracusa. And it was the most delicious thing ever. And she ate the whole thing. And she's such a pain in the ass with stuff, but who knows? I have a friend who discovered in a past life she was a lady in waiting to marry. Yeah, me too, Kevin. Me too. Everybody was a lady in waiting. My lord, my lady, my lord. It's none of that. Like, who was the one operating the slop sink? Who was the one jacking off horses and camels? In the farm outside of. You know what I mean? It's just such a load of crap. I was in Mesopotamia. I was the apprentice to Da Vinci. Everybody's got some kind of crazy. Nobody's Da Vinci, nobody's Jesus, but they're all around there. Like I knew a man, a Galilean. I mean, come on. Nobody ever was the slop bucket guy. Or I was a French prostitute with the pox. It's never that. They're always dressed in finery and, riding a mighty steed across many a yard. Please. Marie Antoinette, me arse. Fecka AI, bring back the Millennium Bug. Remember the Millennium Bug? How great was that? Y2K. Why everybody was so worried about Y2K? The whole world's going to stop. It should have. It would have been the greatest thing that ever happened to mankind. You know what? You know what's great for mankind? COVID and blackouts. Reset button. You hit the reset button. Blackouts are great, other than the looting, because you're just a shithead. Anybody who smashes windows and steals shit during you know what? You're just a shithead. But well, shit, what are we gonna do? Let's read by candlelight, or let's have fun. Let's figure out a way. I've told you guys before. I mean, I lived through the 70s blackout, but I was a child, so it didn't really count. And then the one we had here in the right after 2002, I think it was. I had such a great time. It was one of the best nights ever. I loved every second of it. It was togetherness and fun. We had to be creative and figure out things to do, that we don't normally do. Oh, Scotty Love just sent me pictures for the gallery. Did you truncate them? Oh, you did. Okay. Well, I sent the one. Okay. All right. Look at this. Oh, who's the cat? Oh my God. Look at that. That's a nuclear submarine. Shit. Oh, look at this stuff. Oh, these are great. Scotty Love. I was going to play the ones that you sent me. Should I not? You tell me in the show. Brenda, because I don't know. Does she want to have anything to do with the show? I don't know. Dirk, please, could you bring attention to the utter bullshit that the world of advertising truly is, e.g., only tier car on the road? I mean, well, what is advertising, right? Advertising is just a tactic to make you buy things. It makes everything look, like Alive with Pleasure, Newport. 4 to 5 doctors recommend Chesterfield. So you'll have to pay for the cancer premiums. It's just, oh, are you in the market for an automobile? Is that what's going on there? Only to your car on the road. Yeah, I mean, listen, the only thing I like about advertising is when they hire me to do a voiceover or to sing a jingle. You know, I'll do it. I mean, like I said yesterday, the only thing I wouldn't do is the meat industry, guns. I don't know. Did I ever turn down? No, no. Well, I was never offered a meat gig or no. I'm a lady with principles. I don't know. What would you turn down? Question. Here's a gallery question. Here's a basher question. If you were like gonna get hired to be an actor or a voiceover or whatever you do, like in a world where lamb doesn't exist, what industry would you say to know? Booze, guns, cigarettes, drugs, obviously. I would do an ad for cocaine because I have no interest in doing it. I'd be like, cocaine. If I ever tried cocaine, the world would end. And it would be a bad, bad thing. It would be a bad, bad thing. Politics ain't beanbag. Don't make no waves. Don't make no losers. Alejandro, Dirk, good afternoon and chat room. Cheers from Florida Keys. Oh, the Keys. I've never been to the Keys. I hear it is extraordinary down there. And I do go on the, Google tours. I just thought of it was narrower, like more like a sandbar, but it's not. It's bigger than that. Kaloy, hey Kaloy, great to see you in the room. Now that meteorite, look at that thing. Oh God, Lord, beautiful. Ah, yes, he was the voice actor of John Redcorn from The King of the Hill. That's right. Yeah, what a shame, right? I mean, everybody's got a gun down there. Everybody's got a gun in their car, in the bedroom, in the kitchen. Everyone's got a gun. Do not assume that people don't have guns. Every single person south of the Mason-Dixon line in America has a gun. I have no problem with people responsibly owning guns. I've never said that. I'm not part of that whole philosophy. I think if you're a responsible gun owner, you should have one. I don't see why you shouldn't be able to have one. I don't believe anyone should own an automatic weapon. I don't see a purpose. That's for war. Those are the machines of war. Those are designed to mow down the enemy. And that's it. If you can't take your burglar out with, a 38 or a Glock, then you need to go back to the range and work on that. Andy M. Good evening, Concert. Wishing you and yours only good things. Always only good things from Andy M. Thank you, Concert. Hearts to you. Hearts are popping. Is it going to work? Try to catch them as they go. Thanks, Andy M. That's so much positivity from all the time. Thank you so very much. I saw that story on the news. He took a bullet for his husband. Yeah, he did. The guy was going to shoot his husband, and he jumped in front of it. So he took it. Yeah. Oh, Joss is amazing. And is he in Tulsa Kings? Oh man, they just made Stallone. Ooh, that guy's dead. Shit. Just made Sylvester Stallone angry. Such a sad waste of life. Unforgivable. It's unforgivable. I didn't realize that he was on Tulsa. I've never watched that show, but I heard it's terrific. Sylvester Stallone, don't forget, he wrote Rocky. As much of a parody as he became later on with Adrian and all that stuff, he wrote Rocky. And he was in a movie called Copland, and he was excellent in it. I believe he was nominated for an Academy Award, and he deserved it. Sharon says she loves flip-flops. Oh, Sharon. Here's the thing. You're a girl, and a beautiful one. Now, I would imagine that your idea of flip-flops is more like those habaneros or a sandal. And I'm sure that you have very pretty feet and you have pedicure and all of those things. It's beautiful. You're a woman. It's beautiful. I'm talking about men and their Fred Flintstone feet. They're, yellowed, unmanicured, hairy toes and flip-flops that go when they're walking down the street. The ones they get at Old Navy. I'm not talking about how cute you look in a summer outfit, because I know that that's what you're talking about. Because women look adorable in them, because the women take care of their nails and their personal deportment. Guys are idiots. I got a coral cargo shorts and flip-flops from Old Navy, and they're in a restaurant and we're looking at somebody's disgraceful toes. It's disgusting. Flip-flops should on men should be illegal. Only for the cabana, the pool, or the beach. Nowhere else. Jealousy is a curse. It's one of the 7 deadly sins, isn't it? What are the 7 deadly sins? Ooh, 7 deadly sins. Sins. I feel like I should know what these are. Why did that not go? So, let's find out what that is. 7 deadly sins. Isn't that jealousy one of them? Okay. What are they? Here. Let's go to Wikipedia and look that up. This is fun. I feel educated when I do the show. Jealousy is a curse. Present screen share. 7 deadly sins. Here we go. Now, one of them is avarice, right? 7 deadly sins are gluttony, fornication. Really? Greed, of course. Sadness, wrath, apathy, or I want to say achidia, but it's not. It's I don't know that word. Acidia? I don't know that word. Boasting, that's pride. No, this doesn't know. This is not like the normal ones that I know, but here's the ones I know. Lust. Well, all right, we're all fucked. Gluttony. Well, that's horrible. Greed, sloth, wrath, envy, pride. Envy, jeez. Look at this. I don't know what this word is. Acedia. Acedia is neglecting to take care of something that one should do. Oh, okay. The term can be translated as apathetic listlessness or depression or melancholia. Oh, how interesting. Vainglory, of course. Unjustified, but vainglorious. That's a famous one. I thought avarice was in there. Right? Isn't that avarice one of the deadly sins? I thought it was. Oh. Is that am I spelling avarice wrong? I probably am. No, it's not one of the 7 deadly sins. How interesting. Fascinating. Yeah, you know. Where did I go? It's show your redneck. That's where it comes from. Jealousy is a curse. It's terrible. I used to be a jealous person, like not talking about romantically jealous, not jealous. I've never cared about what the Joneses have. Like, oh, he's got a Rolex. I've never been that way. I mean, go figure out a way to get it if you want it long enough. Don't wear flares. It's not the 70s. Yeah. And there's nothing worse. It's always the wrong people wearing them too. Okay, my Birkenstocks are never leaving my wardrobe. Birkenstocks. I mean, it's just the official shoe of the lesbian. So it's like if you go up to P-Town or, Cairo, New York, Birkenstocks, man. Just saying, Alejandro. Hey, Fergal. Hey, Dirk and the Bashers. Hey, how are you, Fergal? Great to see you. Fergal, no wine? It's Thursday. Oh, he's Scotty Love. They call him Scotty Love. You cannot wear flip-flops. You can't. Because you're a hyper masculine looking fella. Twinks can get away with them when they're smooth and pretty. And I mean, there's no way you don't have Fred Flintstone feet. I'm not saying you don't take care of them, but I don't think so. I've met you. I don't believe it. Dean, my favorite part of the day is drinking and eating. So I've been eating avocados the last 2 days straight. Paul's in Los Angeles. So I'm not cooking other than cooking, macaroni and cheese and stuff for Rose. So I'm not really doing much. I'm not going to be cooking for myself because I don't get any pleasure cooking for myself. So I'm just cutting up avocados and putting some salt and olive oil in them. And you know what? Avocados are they're in season because, man, they are, wow, they're delicious. I don't like guacamole though, because I used to have to make it tableside. Because when I was the bartender in El Rio Grande, people used to order food at the bar, and if they wanted guacamole, we'd have to make it. So we'd get the molcajete, and I make a pretty nasty. I had a secret, and my secret was I'll give it away. Not just lime juice, but if you take an orange and you take about a quarter, just a nice wedge of, like, not a thick wedge, not a slice, a wedge, and you right at the bottom of the molcajete. It gives this beautiful slight sweetness to it. Not going to taste like oranges. It's just going to give it some brightness, which is really good. Try it. It's delicious. Alejandro, on a great find. Haha. When was it? And was it in West Germany? It was in West Germany. But I've been to Berlin, some other places where they have lots of crazy things like the gummy fetish, and interesting things. And Germans get up to some crazy stuff over there. So, Fergal says, Dean, you or me, I've none, but doing a wine pairing tomorrow evening in a Michelin. Yeah, you guys are going for your anniversary. Congratulations. Who's that lovely British woman? What is her name? She's an apprentice of Hartnett, I think is her last name. I love her. She's adorable. And I just kind of came across her. She's Gordon Ramsay's protege. Now, I'm not a fan of Gordon Ramsay at all. I've made his scrambled eggs. They're terrible. And I ate one of his restaurants once and I was not impressed because it's just, and somebody said something about a Michelin star. Taking away one of his Michelin stars was a mistake because now it just says that his restaurant is his. What did they say? They said that restaurant is now on par with anything that doesn't have a Michelin star. He goes, that's not true. I mean, listen, it's just a cunty thing that people do. It's just nonsense. My special effects, yeah, magical. Dean says, Jesus, Fergal, you're going to be sending photos of that cork while I'm at work? That's just torture. Lemon sorbet. Man, wait till you see pictures of this, Joey. I'm going to get to it in a second. Sneaky woodpeckers are eating all my mangoes. Crazy birds. Oh, do you have mangoes growing on your property? Wow. Here we are, born to be kings. And DM, I was a Roman orgy fluffer. Like nobody in a past life regression says, oh yes, well, I was, working for who's the filthy one? Not Claudius, Caligula. I was Caligula's fluffer. I was Seeger's piss boy exactly. There's none of that. Blackouts bring the whole neighbor. Exactly. Food doesn't spoil in the icebox. You can show the ones I texted and the video of the band. Oh, well, I won't. Well, actually, I could probably play because it's James Bond. That's fine. Gone are the days where A just stood for artificial insemination. As Jim Rockford said, I will not marry for money nor kill for money. Otherwise, I'm available. And, I watch Jim Rockford just about every day. It's one of the greatest theme songs ever. It's got a harmonica bridge. Anyway, I think it's time that we just go to the gallery.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
We start off with Steve McLeod of the Clan McLeod today on the Gallery of Bastards. This is quite the scene we have going on here. Look at that. Looks like the Wild West, doesn't it? That looks like really old film. Like you really nailed the essence of the old film there, Steve-O. Look at that. Oof. Oh, you really went to town on this, huh? There's engine in them there parts. Why did Native Americans scalp people? Was it because so they would bleed out faster? It was a trophy. What was the reasoning behind that? Does anybody know? Because I actually don't know the answer to that. Why did they do that? I would imagine that would be pretty painful. How pretty is that? This looks like a luxurious house from the 70s. Like, the Stevens would live there. Wow, that's cool. I love the color palette there. I like brown and blue together. Oh, look at this loch. Gorge. Wow, that's quite beautiful. Steve, amazing. I love the color on these. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. I mean, it looks like, what is the name of that old film? Is it not Kodachrome or Ektachrome or one of those films? Beautiful. Thank you, Steve Mac 3. Amazing. Oh, shit, look at Scotty Love. Looks like Ektachrome. You nailed it, kid. Is that what it is? It's ectochrome, right? That's beautiful work, man. You have quite the eye, my friend. Quite the eye. Julian, look at this. I love we starting off right into the photographic gallery. Our artists, because art makes the world go round. Art, music, poetry, film. How, Julian? How? It's a steel eye beam. Look at that. And what kind of a story does it tell? Look, that's so Melly C though with the purple. I love that. That's beautiful. Uh-oh. You are not alone. You are not alone. No one is alone. Is that a surveillance camera or a mirror? Uh-oh. How much? Look at this lady of the evening. Wow, what's going on there? Oh. Promotions, embroidery, print, and embossing. Is this just the lady having a smoke on the street, or is she selling her wares? Wow. Quite beautiful, Julian. What are these things on the windows? Anybody know what that's about? Intriguing. What are those, Julian? This is so different for you. Wow. I'll never get over the clowns, Julian. I'll never get over the clowns. They were heartbreaking and beautiful at the same time. Extremely moving. That's very interesting. This is so completely different from the bulk of your work. Look at him outside the box. Quite intriguing. Oh, look at this. A whole series of these. That's what a heart really looks like. It looks like instead of looking like that, it looks like, yeah. It's not the prettiest thing. Whoever came up with the shape of the heart was smart. Who came up with that? Oh, wow. That tree is very old and very tall. Look at that. Beautiful. Outrageous. Anybody know what I mean by that? Because that's what this picture reminds me of, which was shot in New York on St. Mark's Place. Here's a bit of rock and roll trivia for you. This reminds me very much of that. And I've walked down that block a million times and I've never stopped to go, oh yeah, I've never done that. Quite beautiful. Yes, Scotty Love got it right away. Wow. What? I don't even, is that a discarded table and chair? It is. I couldn't tell right away. I've gotten 2 great office chairs from that were out for the trash. My beloved mid-century modern one, which I eventually threw out. I could not. I tried to fix it. It just was done. It was done. Oh, this is quite beautiful. It's a bridge. Oh, look, what is this guy telling us here? Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. I'm looking over at my other screen right now, and it says 395 gigabytes copied. I'm copying 1.87 terabytes. It's going to take 5 years because this is so slow and so old. Beautiful, Julian. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. The Gallery of Julian, everyone. Thank you so much. I mean, genius, always. Absolutely genius. Where was I? Becky Brown, Forget Lisbon Gallery 5. Look at that. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Is this something I don't know about? 1965. Shit. What? Is this something I'm unaware of? I'm going to have to buy this. Sorry, Dean. That's true. It's the year of my birth. What is going on here? Do they have a new model called the 1965? Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm super fucked. I have no choice but to buy that because that's the year I was born. Wow. Is that new? I never heard of that thing ever. Well, could you go from one extreme to the other? Langa e zona. Wow. Wow. I was talking about Langa e zona to Rose because she speaks German. So, and I was like, "How do you say that properly?" She's like, Langa e zona. It's like, okay, $35,000 worth every penny because that's crazy, right? Oh my God, look at that, 57. Now, come on, my Lord in heaven's name. I mean, aren't they technically the best watches in the world right now? Lange and Zona, aren't they the best? I mean, horologically, I mean, they are. I would much rather have that than Patek. I don't know. Patek is just not my brand. It's not something that knocks me out. You know who this would look great on? Joe LaFaro. Because he's a gold guy. He's Italian. He's got that great skin tone. I couldn't pull off gold. Even I get a little bit of color during the summer. I don't have that Mediterranean glow. Oh boy. Oh brother, bread and butter. See, now this one I think is kind of ugly. I think that's ugly. I know what it means and all that stuff. Yeah. I don't think it's pretty. It's too much going on. And then there's a Tudor Daytona. There's always that. Dino. Do you have a Tudor Daytona? What do they call this thing? I don't even know because I'm so out of the loop with Tudor. Dean says, get the work for next week, Dirk. Probably a waitlist for recycled plastic. It's bioceramics, Dean. Joe LaVar says, I'll take it. That watch would look really good on you, Joe. Don't you think so? Where was it? If I ever saw a Joe LaFaro watch, that's it. You got the right wrist and gold. Gold! I'll take it to the world. Gold! Why do I have Tony Hadley on the brain today? I don't know. I love Spandau Ballet. Yeah, I think they're cool. Forget Lisbon. Gallery 6 is the Tudor again. Becky Brown, you got a lovely Lisbon. Yeah, Tudor. Yeah. Tudor. That's a very pretty dial. I like a linen. That's a waffle dial, though. I like the rotor self-winding. That might be, I'm not a Tudor guy, but I think that might be the prettiest Tudor I've ever seen. That's a beautiful Tudor dress watch, but it's built like a tank. And that strap, I like that strap. That's beautiful. Oh, we got some pens in the room. Wow, look at that. I guess beautiful. Wow. Mont Blanc. Oh. You know how to titillate the bashers, don't you, Becky Brown? Holy moly, Cazzoli. Look at this stuff. Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the cufflinks. That's a big thing. These are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Becky Brown. Brava, mademoiselle. Beautiful. Who doesn't love that stuff? Thank you so much for that. Okay, here he is. Look, here he is. They call him Scarlet Love and his beautiful lady. Hey, ladies! There they are. Look, they are in Venezia. Look at that. I know exactly where you guys are. Look at that. Beautiful. They're right in front of them. They're right past the Doge's Palace over there, over by the Laundry's Hotel. Oh, look at that. She's hugging it. There you go. Look where you are. That's a great shot. Oh, Eminem Madness. Mark, he sent that to me for that. Mork and Mindy. Melly. Mork and Mindy. Look at it. He saw that. He goes, look, Eminem Madness. So I was like, you're right. Eminem Madness. Mork and Mindy Madness. Yeah. It's beautiful. Thank you. And then here's my little gallery that I took of Rose. Ready for this? Here's my dear friend, and this is here with her giant coffee, because we're in New York. She's having a coffee right here. That's Rose. She's looking very glamorous. She looked like Claudia Schiffer in her day, and they had very good coffee there. It turns out it was Lavazza. It was good for Lavazza. Not that there's anything wrong with Lavazza. There's another coffee shot, and there's that lemon thing. Check this thing out. Look at that. It was glazed on the outside, and this sorbetto was so creamy and lemony, and when you went to eat it, it stretched like as if it had elasticity. It was, and she loved it. She really loved it. So she's licking her fingers. She loved it. And oh, here's Bubble. So this is a view of my neighbors out my kitchen window. This is the neighbors behind me on the next street. This is their backyard, and there's Bubble, who comes around to hang around Rose's house all the time, and that's him sleeping on their outdoor sofa. And I had another picture. Way to go! 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 I had one more. Didn't I? Oh, I thought I had. Oh, I thought I did a video. Hold on. It didn't send it, I bet. Oh, boo hiss. I had a video of him outside the door. That's okay. That's fine. Melly Seeds, speaking of Mark and Mindy madness. Mark and Mindy madness. Yeah. Oh, look, she's not on a box today. LOL, pimentos. Oh, how cute. Hello, babe. Look at she's on a tuffet. Look at she's got a whole new color scheme today. She's on an actual ornament, an actual thing that you're supposed to sit on. Cat, did you ever see a cat sleep in an uncomfortable place? Like, they don't sit on the, metal, well, no, they don't. Metal railings. They love to sit on your laundry, put fresh laundry out. If you put laundry out of the dryer down, I mean, you know how many times I found Laverne in the laundry bag? She would go in the laundry bag and make like a little hut. Oh, look at you guys. Oh, you have transoms. Oh, I love a transom. Oh, man. Look at you, beautiful lady. Oh, sorry, Carolyn. He's taken. Wow. That's a great one. Look at that. Oh, he's so pretty. We love you, Mork. I think I'm going to have to send that one to Carolyn because she's going to want it. That's Mark and Mindy Madness. Hey, Sharon. Lexi. This is Lexi, is Bo's sister. They were cattle barn kittens when I got them at 8 weeks old. Oh, my God. She's so pretty. Oh, my God. Look at this. Wait, you guys are going to die. Look at Lexi. What a pretty lady. Oh, I like the flamingo. Oh, she's beautiful. Hello, Lexi. You look comfortable. What pretty eyes she has. Oh my God. So beautiful. Oh. And look at the pillows. You're such a glamma. Your place is so glam. You're so glamorous. Oh, what a pretty lady. Thank you. Hey, Lexi. See, we love to know everybody's kitty cats. It's such a treat. Here's from some official stuff from Joe LaFaro. And from Scotty Love. Let's get Scotty Love. This is some pictures he took just for the gallery. Somebody's dog. These dogs are always. I always feel bad for them because they always look like they're out of breath and they distressed breathing. Cute as hell though. Oh, there's a lot of them. In my neighborhood right now, it's just AKC, highfalutin Louis Vuitton dogs. Not that I wouldn't give them all the love in the world, but I just don't like the intent behind it. The way these people, these new people come in with their strutting down the avenue as if like, did you see the Hermes, my Hermes dog? Oh yeah, look at that. Very nice, very nice. 9 out of 10 times that guy's wearing, they never wear Panerai, they wear Rolex. Always. They all have subs on. Who's that? Oh, man, there's nothing better than a store cat. Is there anything better than a store cat? No. I want to get to know all the store cats. Oh, look at you. You're a big tabby. Oh, what a pretty boy. Oh, my God. What are they doing there, too? Is this some kind of art store? What are they making? Oh, are they making pigment? Is that what that is? Oh, what is that stuff? Or is it they're setting some kind of stones? Oh, is that a nuclear submarine in Venice? Where the hell were you? Where did you go? That's not in town. I guess it can it be? Oh, I know where it is. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Could you imagine living on a submarine? Look at this. The Italian Navy. Wow. It's got a Maltese flag. Is this Malta? Huh. Wow. I don't know about you. I could never live on the submarine with like 50 dudes. And I'm gay. No thanks. X-nay on the submarine A or the ship A. Ugh, horrible. Look at that. The classic shot. The classic shot. The Campinelle, the Doge's Palace, Basilica. The classic shot. How many people have painted this picture? How many times has that been painted? So many times. Beautiful. Look at that. Somebody lives there. Someone lives there. Yeah. Oh, sure. Santa Lucia. Bellissima. Beautiful. It's a magic town if you've never been there. Sub and ship were in front of the Naval Museum. Where is the Naval Museum, Scotty? I don't know where that is. Oh, you took a mosaic class. Oh, interesting. Who was the cat? What was the cat's name? I saw that sub on a live stream event. Hey, Robin's bird. Hi, honey. All the girls get the hearts. Why are you not doing it? Why are you not giving Robin's bird her hearts? Here you go. That's a pretty shot, except for the fat guy here, the fat American who's like got the camera in his hand. There's the classic shot. This is, by the way, where all the young lovers go to make out. That's like a makeout point right here. It's like anytime you ever like go, around there, because I'm often in this area. This area is called Dorsoduro. Dorsoduro. It's kind of like it's just on the other side of the Grand Canal, and it's kind of like the Tony neighborhood. It's quite beautiful. Beautiful. Great shot, Scotty Love. Thank you very much. Look at that. And then what's the name of that cat? Did you get the name? Oh, it's just down from the. Oh, it's by Giardini. By the gardens, huh? Wow. Very cool. Thanks, pal. That's great. They're there for like most of the summer, right? Good for you. You deserve it. You deserve it. Hey, Vasilius. Low flight, Vasilios. Oh, look at this. What do you got going on here? I like plane spotting. This much is true. Oh, you got like a Fokker. Look at that. Is that Olympic? It is. So Olympic still operates regionally within Greece, if I'm not incorrect. I think I'm correct in saying that. Used to be a huge international airline with 747s, etc. But I see that the Olympic rings are on the tail there. But it operates very small amounts. Beautiful shot, man. I love, you know me, I love the plane spotting. It's one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. Joe LaFaro. Bindi in a bunch. I have a bunch in the freezer. Oh, look at that. Oh, shit. Now, what is this? Is that coconut? What is that, Joe? Oh, Bindi, the Bindi Italian desserts. Oh, look at that. No, that's something inside chocolate. Oh, boy. Look at that. Oh, boy. Incredibile. Oh, shit. Lemon ripieno. Look at that by Bindi. Wow. Joe, how many zillions of times have I been to Italy and I've never, ever seen that? I never saw it before. How interesting is that? I didn't know that you could buy those. I know Bindi. Of course, the restaurants will serve Bindi. Oh, now meanwhile, that guy said, oh, no, it's my Syracuse, ricetta di Syracuse, la mia nonna. He's full of shit. How interesting is that, though? Thanks, Joe, for letting me know. I didn't know that. Now, I'm not going to go get it because then it won't be a treat. It's not a treat when you can buy it or make it, right? And Barfi. My daughter's kitten, Barfi, Persian name, pronounced Bafi. Okay, it's better than Barfi, right? 4 months old. My daughter flew to British Columbia for him from Toronto. Oh, that's a ragdoll, right? Ragdoll living in a movie. Hot tram. Now, that's a ragdoll, Nathaniel Hannon. We miss you, Nathaniel. That's the face of a rag doll. That's the face of a rag doll. And I know that they said your cat was a rag doll. And I said, Siamese. Me thinks. What a beautiful baby. And I like Buffy is a better name. Buffy. Buffy's got a little bird there to play with. Some kind of little fuzzy thing. Oh, congratulations. Oh my God. What a cute amount of gallery today from all the beautiful bastards. Thank you guys so very much. That's the Gallery of Bastards for today. Da-doo, da-doo.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
Where were we? John Doe. Hey, made it to Dover, the Channel Tunnel. Hey, wow, how did you get there so fast? I'll be in France in about an hour. Oh, where the pictures? John Doe, you got to send us the whole show. We want to know. You went all the way from Scotland down to, how the hell did you do that? Did you stop at any pubs? Get some crisps? France, we know what you meant. I read through the typos, man. John Doe, nice. Are you going out of Calais? Apparently. Arriving into Calais. Wow. Sly is, he is. He's a super intelligent guy. He just sounds like that. But he's a very bright guy, obviously. I once went for a job interview in sales. The remuneration was fantastic. Went in for the job interview and found out it was a sales job selling adult toys. I didn't take the job. Okay, so we were talking earlier about what wouldn't you do selling adult toys. Now, I told you my friend Nick, who sadly passed away 2 years ago. I can't believe he's gone. A friend of ours from the beginning, from a million years ago. And he was technically managing my band at the time. He was super duper crazy rich. I mean, dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking rich, because he started a company where he was making adult toys, like the biggest company in the world at the time. It's called Pipe Dream. And he just sold it for like $250 million. And then he moved back to New York. He was in Los Angeles. He moved back to New York. He was very unhappy here. He seemed miserable. We went to Greece. We did the shows over there. And then we came back and we were about to do some shows with, who were we supposed to play with? I don't remember. Oh, Accept. And he died in his sleep. Anyway, and you know what? I'm not saying he was embarrassed about what he did for a living. I mean, listen, it's an industry. It is what it is. I mean, it'd be like, Melly C, I could imagine. Like, what do you do? I sell dildos. I mean, that's probably weird, you know? Hey, Nick Brooker. Hi, all. Thought I'd say hi and introduce myself. Long time. Hey, great to see you in the room. You're a lurker. Uh-oh. Hey, Nick, welcome to the show. Let's give you a little pop. Let's give you an eyebasher's heart. Right? Welcome. And thank you for introducing yourself, because we're all on a first name basis here, Nick. So thanks so much. Great to see you in the room. Tulsa Kings, you saw series 1. It was better than expected. Yeah, it was pretty good. Flip flops for men too. No, Sharon. No. Greetings from Worcestershire. I always get these wrong. Like Worcestershire, right? Worcestershire, UK, as per the sauce. Okay, Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, there you go. Which has anchovies in it. He plays a character called Badface, a very serious fellow. Definitely a quality addition to the Tulsa King cast. I'll have to check that out now. No flip-flops for me, thank you. No flip-flops on men. No. Well, Fergal, the wine guy, is going to be expensive. Michelin star restaurant. You got a lot of 12-hour shifts to pay for the night. That's true. Melanie says, sloth, gluttony, pride, lust, wrath, envy, greed. Yeah. And then she says, hey, Sharon. Alejandra, that's true. Burke's the official Sappho shoe. Totally. It's the official shoe of the lesbian. Hey, Nick. Everybody's saying, hey, Nick. I had dinner at Hell's Kitchen last week. Overrated, not going back. in like, is that, oh, no. Is there a restaurant called Hell's Kitchen? I mean, it's bad enough that there's a musical called Hell's Kitchen. Is there a restaurant called Hell's Kitchen, Joe? Is it in Hell's Kitchen? Or Clinton, as it's like to be called now. Talking about past lives, you were Da Vinci's pimento farmer. And Steve, you have a real talent. I believe scalps were taken to keep score of the enemies engaged and the taking of their strength or perhaps humiliation. There you go. It's good to know. because I had no idea why that was or how it happens. Album cover, cashmere. You got it, Ray Ray. Get the plastic watch for next week, probably for recycled plastic. 57,000K and no bracelet. Well, look what kind of watch that is. You know, the Black Bay chronograph. Oh, is that what that is? That's a Black Bay. I had no idea. They're all Black Bays, right? Dirk, you could dress the word garbage however you choose. Melly C says that Tony Hadley lived not far from where we lived. We used to see him at our local. Lovely guy. Oh, I love Tony Hadley. I mean, he's the greatest. Not a star in America. I mean, nobody knows this. True, they know. They don't know gold. Dirk Seiko do the 62 Mas 1965 reinterpretation watches, prospects, 200, 300 dive watches. Very cool. I have one. Oh, cool. Very cool. I didn't know that was a thing at all. Oh, so stylish. Dave Fitzsimons have the most amazing time, Scotty. Yeah, he's living it up. Oh, yeah. Daniel Gutierrez imagined Rose looking just like that. Oh, she's so beautiful. Such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lady. Animals as accessories is a little bit wrong. It's very, very, very wrong on so many different levels. Oh, it is a coconut. It was a coconut. Okay. I thought maybe it was chocolate. They make orange too. Hey, fun. Yeah. Does this do anything? It doesn't, right? Oh, it does. Very cool. Oh my God, softcore Terracore with 50 pounds. Wine fund for tomorrow. Super chat request. If you have a guitar at hand, softcore Terracore downstroke with Bronx accent. If no guitar, just Bronx accent freestyling. Yeah. Okay, so downstrokes. Was that out of tune? Softcore Terrico. We got downstrokes. I'm not in Metallica. Softcore Terrico, coming back for you. So I got to do a Bronx accent. So many things I got to do here. Softcore Terrico, coming back for you. Softcore Terrico. Okay, that's easy. Softcore Terrico, coming back for you. Oh, that doesn't sound like Ace. That's easy. Softcore Terrico, coming back for you. Softcore Terrico, nothing you can do. I can't do that. How fast do they do it? I don't know how those guys do that. That downstroke shit. It's so hard. I do the alternate picking thing because I'm not a guitar player. I just pretend I'm one. That's a big bang boom giant. Holy cow, Curly Ack. Thank you so much. That's huge. That's fantastic. And I will procure a beautiful bottle of wine for tomorrow's engagement. Grazie mille, signore. Cute ragdoll living in a movie. Great live. Thank you, honey. $13.99 in Canada. We're going to go with her. Thank you, Sharon. Beautiful. Hey, Tom Voss. Up to look at that. Hey, Tom Voss, great to have you in the room. How are you? You're late to the party. My head is broke and I'm so tired. He sings it now and it's terrible. It was much better. I need some fuel to build a fire. Thank you so much. Hey, Joe LaFaro for Rose's Gelato Fun. God, I hope it's not. I mean, it was delicious and I'm sure Bindy's very good. But it would be very sad if he lied about his Sicilian grandmother's Syracusan recipe. Wouldn't that be shitty? But, restaurant people, they do lie. Thank you, handsome one. Melly C, I got a job selling bog roll. Scotty looks... Thanks, Sharps up, Drooby. Do. Most people get screwed for money selling the utensils. This is novel. That's true. Hell's Kitchen is a Gordon Ramsay chain, named after his TV show. Well, see, but in New York, that doesn't work because we have a neighborhood called Hell's Kitchen. So that's just like Murray Hill or Times Square Restaurant or, Central Perk. We would never allow that. Did you get my picture of Cow the cat? Where's the picture of Cow? Hold on. Oh, it happens once in a while. Once in a while. Where is it? 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 Oh, it's in spam. How dareth you? How dareth you? I got it now. It happens once in a while. There's one other one. It's not for the bashes, but there was an email in there that I was expecting, and it's in my spam folder. See how terrible that is? Here is Cow the cat. No, that's not Cow the cat. What's happening here? Where's Cow the cat? Oh my God. This is such a beautifully regal, beautiful shot of Cow. Window there. Why is that doing that? Oh, you know what I have to do? I have to pull it out. There you go. There it is. Now I know how it works. Look at this beautiful baby boy. Hey, Cow. And I know that Kay and them are best friends. And I want to thank you, Cow, for all the wonderful work you did incorporating her into your family, because I know that you were very, very, very protective of her. Very, very much so. Thank you very much. We love you, Cow. And thanks for letting me know, because I never would have seen that, Drooby Doo, had not gone into the spam folder. Please upvote if you can. Scotty Love says there's 50 watching and only 27 upvotes. She drives me crazy. I want to give her what I've got. I'm hot every day and night. There is no doubt about it. Can't sing that song anymore, Jane. Christine, 16. When I saw you coming out of school that day. Can't do it. Anyway, guys, that's the show. Thanks so very much. I love you all. Thanks for a beautiful Thursday. I'll be back with the big guy tomorrow night. I'll work on my downstrokes, and I'll have to come up with something for that. Softcore, terracore. I have to do it slower. Softcore, terracore. Coming back for you. That's out of tune again. I put new strings on it. There it goes. Softcore, terracore. Coming back for you. Softcore, terracore. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for a fun show. You guys rule the world. Remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember, listen, I can't predict the world. But if you meet somebody and they're not so nice, give them a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, because they could be going through something really terrible. Or else maybe they're just a nasty cunt.